Hello, welcome back. In this lesson, we will explore how to ask for opinions, express agreement, and voice disagreement in English. These skills are important for discussions, dialogues, and debates, especially in academic and professional settings. As you work with people, you might sometimes need to agree or disagree, or also ask for other people's opinions. The objectives in this lesson are to learn various ways to seek other thoughts and perspective, that is, ask for opinions. Discover phrases to show you share someone's viewpoints, and master polite way to express agreement and differing opinions. Let's start with asking for opinions. If you want to know someone's thoughts, you could ask, "What do you think, Jakey?" This is a direct question to a specific person. To shift focus to another person's view, you might say, "What about Ben? What about Alima?" When asking about a specific topic, like whether students should pay, you could ask, "Do you think students should pay? Do you think students should pay for the internet at the university?" Lastly, to seek confirmation or alignment with an idea, you might ask, "Do you agree with that?" Now, let's discuss expressing agreement. It means that you agree, vous êtes d'accord. If you share someone's viewpoint, you can say, "I agree with Amy," or "I agree with Ali," or "I agree with Ronaldo," or "I agree with Messi," or "I agree with him or her." This is a clear, direct statement of agreement. If you're open to someone's idea, but not entirely sure, you might say, "Maybe you are right." For a softer affirmation, "Yes, I think so," works well, while "yes, definitely" expresses strong, enthusiastic agreement. But now, sometimes you might disagree because we cannot always agree on everything. Expressing disagreement is just as important, and it's crucial. It's crucial to do so politely. If you have doubt, you could say, "I'm not sure about that." For a more direct approach, "I'm sorry, I don't agree." Respectfully state a different opinion. If you strongly disagree, "No, definitely not" is a clear and firm response to decline something. For a less confrontational disagreement, you might say, "No, I don't think so," which leaves room for further discussions. Now, relax, sit down, and watch this video about agreeing and disagreeing. See how they ask for opinions, agree, and disagree with one another.
That was lovely.
Yes, that was really delicious. Thanks, Carol.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I didn't do it all. Matt helped too.
Well, I only did the vegetables.
And he's going to do all the washing up.
Oh, am I? That's news to me.
So, Amy, I hear you want to go to university next year.
Well, I'm not sure I do now. The fees are really high and I can't afford it. And anyway, I don't think I should have to pay. I think university should be free for everybody.
Well, that's one way of looking at it. What do you think, Jackie?
I agree with Amy. Schools are free, so why aren't universities? That's why we pay our taxes, isn't it? I think all education should be free.
I'm not sure about that. Everyone knows graduates get better jobs, which means they get higher salaries. So I think they should pay something for their education.
I'm sorry, I don't agree. We didn't have to pay university fees, Matt. So why should Amy?
That's true, but we were at university a long time ago.
Yeah, about 50 years ago, wasn't it?
Not quite that long. And anyway, there are a lot more people at university now. The government can't afford to pay for everyone.
maybe you're right. But I think they should pay for people who can't afford to go to university.
What about you, Ben? Do you think students should pay?
No, definitely not. The government can always find ways to pay for wars or to help the banks, so why can't they afford to pay for our education system?
Exactly.
So you're saying that universities are only for rich people these days?
Yes, I think so. Rich parents will always send their kids to university, but most young people don't want to be thousands of pounds in debt at the end of their course.
What do you think, Amy? Do you agree with that?
Yes, definitely. Most of my friends from school haven't gone to university because their families can't afford it.
Well, they can always get student loans, and they don't have to start paying any of the money back until they leave university and get a good job. So maybe you should get a student loan, Amy.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to finish university and find that I'm £40,000 in debt. I'd rather carry on working at the restaurant.
Yeah, I can understand that. I started work at 16 and I've done okay. You don't need to be a graduate to get a good job.
That's true. I didn't go to university either. But then, I did fail most of my exams at school.
Okay, so who wants some dessert?
Now it's practice time. Practice this activity after watching the video. You can go back, play it back, and try to answer the question. Please pause the video and try to answer the question by true or false. Now, have you paused the video? Have you answered all the questions? Did you get all of them right? If yes, congratulations. In case not, don't worry. You can still practice, listen again, and try to answer them. And then you will get better, because practice makes perfect. Now, let's wrap up. What are the main key takeaways that you got? In this lesson, we have covered key phrases for asking for opinions, expressing agreement, and voicing disagreement. We practice using these phrases in different contexts to prepare you for real-world conversation. You also watch a video where you see people agreeing and disagreeing. As a next step, I encourage you to practice these skills in your daily conversation and get ready for the exercises in the next section of the course.